Hello everyone, my name is Uche, and in this video I will demonstrate my week 4 assignment on .NET Blazor application, which is a Connect 4 game with Blazor using .NET 8 and Visual Studio Code. Uh, uh, though the goal of this project was to learn how to build an interactive web application using Blazor component, event handling, dependency injection, and state management. All of it um, was what I was supposed to learn in this project. I will begin by running the application from my terminal. I'm going to be using I'm going to be using the .NET Watch so that we can watch it very fast from my left. Okay, so this is just an error. So I'm going to see the CD connect form so that we can sit into the folder and run the .NET uh, .NET Watch. And let's try to run that. Okay, so our code is running. Now, as you can see, the game loads. It is going to load the customized Connect 4 board. I changed the default color by using Blazor parameter. Okay, and the board is black, and the player one uses the green pieces. Alright, this is it. So you can see that the board is black, and the player one uses a green piece, and the player two uses the purple pieces. This also demonstrates how parameters can be can be passed from the home page to the customized appearance of the reusable component. Just like we have the home page, like all of these pages, okay, right in the home. I have this, okay, that board. Here we have board, layer color, layer 2 color. Right and that board, we can close this page, and right here we have the board components. Okay, now at the top of the page there are 7 rows. Now, look at the page here, there are 7 rows at the top of the page. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, more like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Okay, so now each row represents one of the 7 columns on the Connect 4 board. Okay, so each of this row up here represents those columns. Okay, and when I click one of these arrows, a game piece drop into selected column. Now if I click on this place, now the green, the player one plays one, drop into a column. Okay, now the game automatically alternates turns between player one and player two. Okay, now below the arrow, the application display whose turn it is, and this information is updated automatically as each move is made. If a player attempts to place the piece into a full column, the application display an error message instead of allowing uh, invalid invalid move. Okay. Alright, the game logic is handled by a separate game state. Now we look at our VS Code, we have the game state. Now this is the game logic. Okay, this is where we have the win player. The player one wins is equals to 1, player two wins equals to 2, or if it's tie, so equals to 3. Okay, uh, uh, this is where we had some integer later, where we have some x with a function arrow. Okay, just to run them off. Okay, basically this is where the logic falls in. This class, in this class, we manage the game board. it determines whose turn it is. It places pieces into the position, checks for winning combination, and detects ties, keeping the game logic separate from the user interface and makes the application easier to maintain and follow good software design practice. Now, if player 2 wants to play and then he clicks on this place, and then player 1 plays immediately, and we have this, and keeps on playing, keep on dropping the balls, okay, and try to do that, okay. There are no tabs, okay, because they are not, okay. So here we can play, okay, let's play this over here. So I'm gonna play this one here, uh, and I'm also gonna play this one here, but I want the green to win, so I'm gonna win over here by playing, I'm just gonna try this one here. And if I want to win for the green, I'm just gonna click on this and then play about this. Okay, so I also have a scoreboard, but I'm going to talk about that later. Now, in the program.cs, I registered the game state as the game state class as a singleton service using dependency injection. Okay, then inside the board component, I inject the game state service so the component can access and update the current game state. Now, what am I trying to say? So, let's click on the program. You can see that in the build service add singleton game state. So I added that here in the program, and right in the game state, I inject the game state service to the component, yes, which can access and update the current game state. So we had it injected here, uh, public class game state, right? So and this will also help us. Now we will demonstrate a winning game. Now if you look at the right hand, you notice that the one with green, player one, wins the game because of we have 4 same balls percentages below uh, the ball. Alright, so as I continue placing pieces, the application check for a winner, and then let's try to reset that. Okay. Uh, this is going to be checking for who is the winner. So let's check something. I want to show you something here, and let's try to place this one here and try to place this one. We can check for a tap. Okay, and if I place this one here, the moment I place this here, we have a tap. Okay. Oh, okay, that's no. So here and have this one here. Okay, still checking for winner, and this and this add this here and this here. So the moment I try to click it, column is full, player 2 turns. Okay, that was okay. Player 2 plays here and then wins. Okay, so uh, player 1 wins the game. Now the game displays a message announcing the winner and enables the reset game button, just like we have it here. Okay, clicking the reset game clears the board so a new game can begin. For the additional feature, I required an additional feature was required from this assignment here. Okay, um, just added. So for the additional requirements by the assignment, I implemented a scoreboard, just like we have in this place, the scoreboard. Okay, where I can check for the scores of the player 1 and player 2. Okay, and this feature was not included in the Microsoft Learn tutorial. The scoreboard keeps track of the total number of wins for player 1 and player 2. Now each time a player wins, their score increases automatically. When I restart the game, we get what is known as, when I try restarting the game, we get the board being clear, okay, but the scoreboard continues to display the accumulated wins. This allows multiple games to be played while keeping track of each player's performance. I think that was what was added, or what I added, the feature I added in this tutorial. Now, throughout this project, I learned how to create a reusable Blazor component, and I also use dependency injection. I also have user event with the act on click, Okay, so I also manage application state, customize component parameters um, using the parameters here. Alright, so I added the parameter. So, okay, and then now here, I will take the formula now to use the last application using .NET 8. Then overall, okay, this project helped me gain practical experience with Blazor and understand how component-based development work in ASP, ASP.NET Core. Thank you very much for watching my demonstration, and look forward to it. Bye.